let's talk about a little bit of news and also, take a chance to jump into the mailbag. We got to talk about Pascal Siakam. So I'm going to answer Kevin C's question over at The Athletic. We set up the mailbag. Appreciate all the questions. Overwhelmed by the response. Kevin C asked if the Mavericks can get Pascal Siakam and what will it take? And I guess from the reporting guys, it would take 3 first-round picks, Bruce Brown, and matching salary, because it seems like the Indiana Pacers have a good chance of landing Pascal Siakam. That's the latest reporting, the news this morning. A lot of, folks who deal in this stuff thought this trade might happen yesterday. It's a huge trade, but it reminded me of your point, Mo, about the Clippers and getting James Harden early and how it made a difference for their season. Is getting Pascal Siakam now. We're roughly, 3.5 weeks from the trade deadline. I mean, is this enough of a head start for it to matter this year? Or is this is the future?
I think this is more the future. Oh, first off, it's a massive risk.
It has to
with
be
Siakam being Siakam being a free agent. So you cannot make this trade without knowing he's going or have some sort of wink, wink, nudge, nudge kind of deal in place there. And I'm not advocating for tampering, but I'm just saying it happens. But I think this is a massive risk when you're including 3 first-round picks in this. And who knows what's going to end up being pick swaps and what this and all of that stuff. I think it's a massive risk. So for me, it has to be something for the future. If you're giving up that much, this isn't a rental. This is something you're positive that you're going for with. And this is, hey, we're going to pair Halliburton and Siakam, and then we'll build around them from there.
Set the fit makes sense, right?
I mean, we've talked this season about the Pacers are, if Obi Toppin could guard, they'd be really like I think we've analogized to the 7 seconds or less Suns, and that's the biggest difference is, you got an athletic undersized 4, except Sean Marion was an all defensive level player and a great rebounder, and Obi Toppin is neither of those things. Now Siakam is a different player, but I think that his defense and some of his ball and hand stuff would certainly be a welcome addition to Indy. I agree with Mo. This would be more for the future, but part of it is the future of this year, just in terms of, all right, we're thinking next year is the start of our real window. We got to get those playoff reps this year. We got to get into the playoffs. We gotta, if we don't win around, we at least got to go 6-7 games deep in the playoffs. We can't just show up and be happy to be there and get gentlemen swept, because that doesn't give Halliburton the tight playoff game experience that he would need to, and doesn't give you the chance to evaluate, is Benedict Mathurin, is Aaron Nesmith, are Miles Turner, are these guys that we think we can count on in these situations, or do we need to look to shift some other stuff around?
I also think 3 first-round picks is a lot for Siakam. That seems high in that sense of, like, especially with him being a free agent and not having absolute solid footing that he's going to re-sign. I think that's one of those things. If I am Toronto, I am pulling the trigger on this deal immediately right now. I don't know if you're going to get more than that.
I don't know
that think that can't actually be the offer, because that's the, like, not running to the hold the line. I'm calling the league right now. As soon as that gets offered, would be looking of gift horse squarely in the mouth.